Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Catherine, and today I'm going to be talking all about the merge. So if you've been around the DeFi space, you've probably heard a lot of chatter about the merge. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the merge, what it is, what it could mean for Ethereum, and knowing this should help you position yourself best for when it actually happens. So what is the merge? Ethereum is moving away from the proof of work model, which is the same consensus mechanism that powers Bitcoin, with an upgrade known as the merge. So in technical terms, the merge is when the Ethereum mainnet, which is currently secured by proof of work, comes together with the beacon chain, which is proof of stake. Mainnet will bring the ability to run smart contracts in the proof of work system, plus have a full history and current state of Ethereum to ensure that the transition is smooth for all the Ethereum holders and users. Now, if you're an Ethereum holder, why is this beneficial for you and the Ethereum price? Firstly is Ethereum becomes deflationary. So once they move to a proof of stake, much less Ethereum will be issued as less is needed to secure the network. And this means inflation will drop significantly, and it's the equivalent of 3 Bitcoin halvings. Now, if you look at the Bitcoin charts, each halving it's hit with a new all-time high, and that's what experts are predicting will happen with Ethereum. And you can even simulate how this will affect Ethereum right now at ultrasound.money. Now the TLDR is Ethereum becomes deflationary and price goes up. Number 2 is Ethereum staking rewards will increase. So staked ETH now earns around 4 to 5% yield, and when this moves to a proof of stake, it will increase to around 10 to 20% post-merge, which doesn't include Ethereum price increasing. So you're getting 10 to 20% on your Ethereum flat. Another thing with the merge is transaction fees will be directed away from miners and towards Ethereum stakers, which will drive up the staking APY from, again, 4 to 5% now to over 10%. And current miners need to sell their ETH currently to cover their costs. So they have huge electricity bills, so there's a sell pressure, whereas with proof of stake, there's much less sell pressure due to less cost to run a validator, and actually your Ethereum will still be locked. Now, when the merge finally does happen, the Ethereum and rewards won't be withdrawable for even a few months. So a lot of people think, okay, when the merge happens, people will sell their Ethereum, but there will be less self pressure because the rewards for holding only increase after the merge. Now, with the increased yield and the inability to withdraw, plus the deflation, supply decreases, which means price will go up. And number 3 is it's more environmentally friendly. Now, what does this really mean? Obviously, people buy Bitcoin, they're not really thinking about the environment, but according to Ethereum Foundation, the proof of stake consensus mechanism, which token holders validate block transactions, will mean that the number of staked assets will reduce energy consumption by 99.95%. That is huge. And the Ethereum Foundation has claimed that this upgrade will make its carbon footprint over 17,000 more efficient than Bitcoin. Now, given all the bad PR that Bitcoin and even NFTs get for their energy consumption, this move will make Ethereum look like a better environmental choice, which is important only because it could mean institutional money that have previously never considered it now consider it a good move. If we all remember, Elon was allowing you to buy Teslas with Bitcoin, then he stopped it because of the environment. Maybe now he will let you buy Teslas with Ethereum because it's better for the environment. But why would you buy a Tesla with ETH? Keep your ETH, borrow against it, buy a Tesla. So how do you position your ETH if you're now sold on it, you want to be involved in the merge? Simple, by staking it. By staking your ETH, you are helping secure the network and you will be rewarded for it. So right now you're only going to make 4 to 5%, but in the future, after the merge, you could earn anywhere from 10 to 20% without even considering the ETH price increases. So considering the staking prices are going to go up, the deflation, the price is going to go up, that is a good place to put your money. And again, more institutional money will go in there because with money printing, yield dropping, bonds not being important, Ethereum could be like putting your money into a bond fund. Now, staking falls into 3 categories. Number 1 is liquid staking. Number 2 is centralized finance staking. So Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, this is when you're putting your Ethereum into a centralized exchange and they're staking on your behalf. And then there's 3 is staking directly, which is you becoming a validator. Now, what is liquid staking? It's the act of delegating your tokens for staking without losing access to your funds. So you can stake your coins to secure the system while still maintaining liquidity and being able to use your assets for other opportunities. It's the lowest risk for the highest reward, and the 2 main protocols for this are Lido and Rocket Pool. Number 2 is centralized staking, so you can stake your ETH on CeFi, which is centralized finance, on apps like BlockFi, Gemini, Coinbase. Now, you're not going to get as high as rewards as you would by doing it yourself, but if you're just getting started and you have ETH sitting in an exchange, then why not make some yield on it? And number 3 is becoming a validator. Now, if you're curious on becoming a validator, what it means, and you have at least 16 ETH, check out my video on what that entails, because some options are more complicated than others. And again, you are locking your funds up for at least until the merge and a few months after. All right, that is the basics of the merge, what's happening, how you can benefit from it, and why I think you should stake your Ethereum in order to secure the network, because it's the safest money I'm seeing right now in DeFi. All right, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Check out my other videos for how to make money in DeFi and also how to stay secure.